What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. Oh boy. Oh boy. These kids, you know what I'm saying? They soft. I ain't tripping. They spoiled. They entitled. Well, let's have this conversation, shall we? You know, us folks in Gen X, you know what I'm saying? We came up rough, you know what I'm saying? It was a crack epidemic, it was the war on drugs, it was crime, it was murders, I grew up in the neighborhood, like, real talk, like, like I said before, when I got to college, I was kind of freaked out by the quiet because I was accustomed to gunshot sirens. That's what put me to sleep because that's how the neighborhood was, you know. Yeah, it's time to go to bed now. This is, that's the sounds of the hood, right? And now, we the last generation to drink out the hose. What does drinking out the hose mean? Right. Let's get to that. We came up with nothing. Syrup sandwiches and sugar sandwiches and tang sandwiches. Parents giving babies beer and you know what I'm saying. Yeah, we turned out just fine. No, we didn't wear no seatbelt. We rode bikes with no helmets. We fell out and scraped our knees and got into fights and put people in the figure four. When we was kids and beat up each other and played football and flag, not flag, but tackle. As kids, we went out in the snow, we went playing in the mud, we did all that. And we grew up, in the middle of the crack. We got guns drawn on us by the police. We had teachers that were racist teaching us, and we knew it. And they made sure that we knew it. We had all this quote unquote adversity. We had the thug image and being the bad guy before we were actually even grown. And then we had kids, and now our kids are trying to emulate the hoods that we grew up in, because we saw parents. Now we got these kids acting like they really been struggling. We was the generation who we didn't like drug addicts. You know what I'm saying? No, you a crackhead. You a fiend. You know what I'm saying? You a dope fiend. No, I can't respect that. Can't respect that. To now our kids are dope addicts. It's crazy, right? But why are these kids out of pocket? That's a good question. Because from where I'm from, man, you jump off the porch, hey, it is what it is, you better learn fast, if it's a situation where the guns come out, it's going to be what it is. Oh, wait a minute. You break it, you buy it. You violate, we demonstrate. Now your kid is just walking around doing dumb stuff. We used to make fun of suburban kids. Them suburban kids, stupid. I was doing stupid stuff. Like if I was them, I'd take advantage of this, man. Like I'd be so much further along in life if I was one of them little silver spoon kids. But you wind up creating them silver spoon kids. Now your kid that grew up not in the hood and you grew up in the hood and you stop it. Sit down. I don't know what got in you. And people gotta look at you and say, bro, who are you? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? We scarred. Our childhood, we were scarred. It was toxic. We need therapy for all the troubling things that we did. All the troubling things that you did gave you such of a work ethic, you went from there to here. And how is your kid so lazy, but you started from the bottom, now you here? No pun intended. But because, we had, the hood, it was, we had dreams, it was desperation. We wanted to get out of that situation. And you got out of that situation, and now you got your kid trying to go on safari in the hood. You know what I'm saying? My family came from I'm really, you know what I'm saying? I'm really from the hood like that because my family grew up in the hood. My family come from them streets. But you don't. What are you talking about? You visiting. Generation X was one thing, and now our kids is new. From ATL. Just slumming it. So now we're soft. so soft. You know, our parents was one way, and now we looking. Now your kid need therapy, and you don't realize why your kid need therapy because your kid ain't been through a quarter of the stuff you've been through, and you don't know why is this kid so soft? Because of you. Because of you. Your kid run around looking like they're in cosplay. I'm just expressing myself. We paying for them to be out of pocket. That doesn't make sense. But, you know, we from hard. We came from the streets. I don't want my kid to be like me. I understand you don't want your kid to be like that, but your kid ain't supposed to be soft. Like, real talk. Real talk. Your kid ain't supposed to be this soft, this immature, this stuck in arrested development. You know, I'm sorry I did it again. But you're 22 talking about it. Okay. I'll get it right the next time. And you cool with that? You know, some of y'all so hood, you know, I hate all of boy. Your parents, you know, ironically, didn't let you do drugs in front of, didn't do drugs. You know, it was only crackheads that did drugs in front of or real drug addicts that did drugs in front of their kids. Now we're in a generation that we made fun of fiends, you know, people would drink, but you would know people would smoke weed and do cocaine, but they wouldn't really do it in front of you unless they was like really out there. Now y'all just, and now your kids are smoking weed in your house on live. Like, what happened to you? Like, say real talk. Like, what happened to you? The things you could never do in your house, you could never just be smashing somebody in your house when your parents is there. But now your kid is smashing somebody in your house while you there. I could never do that with my mama house and my granddaddy. You know, if they would never let me just have sex. But I'm a different type of parent. Yeah, you're a clown now. You're a clown now. We Gen X. We the roughest. We the toughest. No. We were. Whoo. Think baby boomers messed up. Yeah, we allowing we just giving it all up. You know. But I'm done, man. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Peace.